your flat belly, your defined back, your toned body in general is made in the kitchen. Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I am Stephanie. If you're returning sub, thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is a theory video. The reason I'm making it a theory video before I make it practical is because I really want to let you guys in on what it really is, all right? Before I start showing you guys vlogs on, okay, I ate this is how I made this. I just really want you guys to really understand. You could tell I'm passionate about this thing because I know how much I hated myself when I was overweight. I didn't show it or anything, but I didn't just like myself. I hated to take pictures. I hated to make videos of myself. I was so less confident. So I know how I feel. I promise you that this video is going to be a very good one. You're going to love every bit of it. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down what we're going to talk about. I'm going to be telling you guys the Nigerian meals I ate to lose 60 kg, my portions. I'm also going to be sharing with you how to count your calories, the app that I used, how I did it. I'm also going to be sharing how to calculate the calories you need to take in for the day. I'm going to be teaching you how to portion your food, like volume wise, to make you fuller and not get hungry easily. Because, you know, seeing these portions, you will be like, can this thing even satisfy me? It's going to be too small. But I'm going to give you a trick that I use and, you know, just basically talk about everything here. Like you already know, 80% of your weight loss depends on your meals. Just 20% goes to the exercise. So you want to take your portioning, your diet, whatever you want to call it, you want to take it very, very seriously. Without further ado, let's just get right into the video. First of all, I am going to be sharing the app that I use to count calories. I'm just going to explain to you guys how I count these calories. So I use the Lose It app. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, the icon on the screen. I use the free version. You're going to need two things for this whole process. You're going to be needing your measuring scale. I don't know if you guys know that popular scale or whatever food scale you want to use. If you go on Jumia, you can just search for it and you see there will always be one that will pop out. Okay, it's affordable. You could also check your local market. These people that sell baking stuff, they would usually sell that scale, and they also sell the measuring cups and spoons. It's very, very important because if you want to use this app, you have to know the exact measurement of what you are actually cooking or what you're putting in your food or what it is like. I don't know if I'm making sense. Whatever you're making is a portion. If I would use like vegetable oil to make like food and I'm using like a tablespoon, just go to the app and type in 1 tablespoon of so oil. Either it's coconut oil, if it's avocado oil, if it's just, you know, the spray, whatever it is, I'll just go and impute it. If I'm adding like crayfish, I measure it out, like a half cup of crayfish, or maybe just like however it is, just put it in there just as you made it, so that it will help you calculate it. But if you can afford the paid version, I would advise you go for the paid version because it has this AI thing where you can snap your food and it automatically calculates how many calories are in that particular meal. So if you want to use the free version, you're going to have to put in the work. Moving into the second thing, when you hear people say I'm in a caloric deficit, how do you actually know the amount of calories to consume for the day? So there's this calculator online. It's called the TDEE calculator. If you just go on Google and, you know, browse it, it'll just pop up, and all you have to do is input your height, your weight, like your current weight, your goal weight, your age, you know, if you're male or female. All you have to do is just input it and it will just calculate everything for you. You just get to see your maintenance calorie, your surplus calorie, and actually your deficits, the one that's going to help you, like if you want to lose weight. How do you actually portion your food? There's this thing I do that helps to keep me fuller, and I just feel like normal, like a normal person that's eating to their satisfaction. Okay, whenever I'm making my food, I make it really tasty. I make sure that it's tasty. I make sure that I can taste the flavor in the food. Sometimes I air fry my chicken just to give me that fried feel. Most times I do not, because I don't really have the time to be air frying, except I pre-do these things, you know. And I'm somebody that loves to cook from, so like I don't like to keep food in the freezer. I don't know why. I grew up like that. We grew up like that in my house. So I don't really know how to cook in bulk and store in the freezer. I'm not that type of person. I like to make fresh meals all the time. That's how my mom and my parents we used to live. So that is how I have ended up like living. So any food I'm making, I make sure to make it really tasty, and I always do like a portion, the one that I'm going to eat that time. How I do it is, for example, if I'm cooking jollof rice, once I've calculated my 1 tablespoon of oil, I put there how many cups of rice, but I usually do 1/3 or 1/4 cup of rice, because like when you cook rice, it swells up, and whatever you are calculating, make sure you are calculating it after it is cooked, because the calories in your cooked meals are totally different from the ones in the uncooked meals. For example, rice, like if you cook a cup of rice, it would be able to serve 3 people. But if you scoop a cup of rice after it's cooked to eat, it's only going to be able to serve you. So that is why anything you're calculating it after it is cooked, not before it is cooked. I will always eat 1/2 cup of rice. I don't eat 1 cup of rice. So I would use a cup of coleslaw, carrot and cabbage, and I will mix it with the jollof. It will give it volume, and when you're eating, after eating, be so full. Don't cream it up, because if you cream it, like, you might spoil the vibe. Okay, but if you like to cream, if you're someone who likes to cream, fine and good. So I always mix it with the rice and make sure that it has volume. Like it will no longer be looking like 1/2 cup of rice. It will not be looking like it is maybe a full cup and half of rice. Okay, so by the time you're eating it with your protein, whether egg, fish, beef, chicken, turkey, whatever it is, by the time you're eating it and you drink water, trust me, you'll be full, you'll be satisfied. I use it for pasta, I use it for jollof rice, any type of rice. Then when it comes to soup and eba, I usually don't add oil to my soup, but you could add oil to your own. Like you can just use a tablespoon of oil, but me, I don't want to see oil in my food. I just really wanted to cut all of those things because I've been eating it all my life. It's not this 1 year or 2 years I'm going to be this weight loss that it will not kill me. Just because I didn't use oil in my food, I will not die. For my swallow, I always do oat swallow. Like I always do oat swallow. Oat, because it's packed with fiber. Oat is packed with fiber and it's good for like weight loss. There's one thing I also do because it's really important, it helps with the insulin too, is apple cider vinegar. I do 1 month in and 1 month off, just because it's really acidic. If you have ulcer, you're an ulcer patient, you're not supposed to take it though. Don't say it's me that told you to take apple cider vinegar, but I always take apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach when I wake up in the morning. I usually don't take mine with warm water like everyone else, or hot water. I take mine with very cold water because that's the only way it can pass through. If you've tasted apple cider vinegar, you know that it has the ickiest taste in the world. I do not like it at all, but I just take it because it has good benefits. It could also stain your teeth. So I take it 1 month in and do 1 month off. And now I'm going to be listing some Nigerian meals that I ate to lose 60 kg. Honestly, to me, these salads and all these things that usual online aesthetic is, about like eating weight loss food and all of that, it's not sustainable to me, because I'm a Nigerian girl. I grew up in Nigeria. I've always known jollof, fried rice, soup, stuff like that. So it's not going to be easy to transition and start eating maybe 1 orange. Some people even go as far as having this crazy 1 apple in the morning, lemon and this. Like, bro, see, for this weight loss thing, I have seen shaking. If you see, there's one meal plan I had one time I bought from. If you see this meal, I would look for that meal plan and I will upload it so that you guys can see how crazy this meal plan is. I feel like it's not sustainable. It's not something I can do all my life and keep up with and also enjoy. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. So now, without too much rambling, let me just list the foods and the portions. I wrote it down in my favorite book for YouTube. So a fruit bowl. Even if you can't do a fruit bowl, even if like you don't have money to be spending on buying so many fruits and combining them and making it a fruit bowl, you could go for just watermelon, like a slice or 2. See, if you eat 2 slices of watermelon, you'll be full. Trust me, very full. Just that you get hungry easily because it's all water, like it digests really fast. Another trick, whenever you eat like carbs and all, give yourself like 5-6 hours before you can eat your next meal, so that it will digest very well and break down. You can do oilless okra or efo, and always do the oat swallow. Trust me, oat is very, very good, and if you do oat swallow, like, it will benefit you more. Although, like, if you want to eat gari, like, it's your choice. Just like me, you can be eating healthy stuff and still add weight, right? So, but me, I'm eating healthy stuff and also portioning them. I don't know if you guys understand, eating clean, eating healthy, but also trying to portion it. That's my own. But if you just want to lose weight, you don't care about what you're putting into your mouth, the nutritional value and all of that, you could just go for your eba, and it's not bad at all. Because sometimes I do eat eba, like, you know, it's not bad, but it's just rare. But most times I would always pick oat swallow. So for the oat swallow, I always use a cup of oats for that. For the soup, I go for 1.5 cup of soup. It's mostly oilless. You can do a full video, like basically any soup, but just very minimal oil. That's the trick, because oil can take your food from like 400 calories all the way to 700 and something, no 800. So yeah, that's why you should like really watch your oil. I said that in my other video. Another thing is pepper soup. Like a portion of pepper soup, like a plate of, in a normal way you would say, not like 7 for 3 people or 7 for 4 people. The normal portion of pepper soup, like, it could be like 2 cups. You can measure it out like 2 cups with enough protein, and you're good to go. But if you still want to measure your protein, you could do like 300 grams of protein. Yeah, that one you need the scale to measure. Could do like 350 grams of protein, because me, I usually do not eat mine with rice or any other thing. I just take it like coffee and bread. Who said you cannot eat bread? I think a slice of bread is like 90 calories. So if you're eating the unsliced one, you're going to have to use your measuring scale. You see where these things come in? So yeah, just bear in mind that 90 calories is for 1 slice. Then it depends on how many. If you can't eat 6 slices, calculate 90 times 6 just from bread alone. So you don't want to do that to yourself. There's this sweetener that I use. It's called canderel. Some people also use stevia. It's very low in calorie and is as sweet as sugar. For me, in some things though, it's calorie like based. Okay, I don't care if it's healthy or not. I'm just concerned about the calories. You could do like a tortilla wrap. It's really healthy. So most people, instead of bread, they'll always do tortilla wraps because it's more filling and it doesn't make you, you know, bread has this temptation. You want to keep eating and eating and eating, and you don't want that. If you know you can't control that, just go for the tortilla wraps. You could add like chicken inside, or you could just, if you don't have chicken, you could add egg inside. You could add like your veggies, you know, a little bit of cream. You could add sardine, just drain the oil, and you will have a very good tortilla wrap. Jollof rice and coleslaw, like I talked about, your oats, your chicken salad. Whenever I go out, I'm not able to eat from home, I'd always go to Chicken Republic. There's this chicken salad that is sell, and just anywhere, like all these like shops that do salads, like you could just buy any salad, a healthy salad. They will give you the cream. If you want to pop it in, fine, just measure it out and you're good to go. Honestly, it doesn't really have to be so stressful like you think it is. Rice and stew, my rice, I always do like 1/2 cup, with the coleslaw, like I taught you guys. You can eat beans, you can eat sweet potatoes and egg sauce. See, the trick in all these things is that just as you're cooking all these things, measure your oil well, and also the kind of spices that you use. Okay, that is just it. I'm going to do like another video like this, but it's going to be more practical than this. This is just like a theory video, just for you to get the hang of how everything is and how it really works and all. So I have come to the end of this video. If you loved this video and you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my videos, comment, let us talk in the comments. Okay, share this video to somebody. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.